Obviously, it's been a while since I've seen these two play. I feel like Joker is who Noops would normally go for against Delteros, and obviously Delteros isn't our only resident Corrin. We have Joel as well, and I'm pretty sure I tend to see Joker against Joel's Corrin as well, which is understandable out of all of Noops' characters. Not only is Joker just the best tier list-wise, but I think I don't actually know exactly how this matchup goes, because I think obviously both characters are very strong, and generally Corrin, I feel like, doesn't have like the same weaknesses as other sword characters, and generally I think Joker does well against swords. Corrin is a bit of a funny case though. She just kind of excels in a lot of areas, and one thing that Joker can be very much exploited for is his recovery, and as we saw, Delteros going off there for the back air edgeguard, not hitting it, but no, back air is a very deadly edgeguarding move, and just a very deadly move in general. It is the best back air in the game, IMO, and even even with the invincibility that like Arsene has on the startup, you know, it's a move that lingers. Corrin just can drop off and like kind of hit you where you're gonna be rather than like at your startup if you move. It's just a really good edgeguarding move, and probably a big deal in this matchup. Delteros doing a bit of a lazy hold into ledge there, which Noops is catching with the forward smash. These kind of aggressive options back in stage aren't working out so far for Delteros, although managing to fight her way back to center stage there. And now getting the... I was going to say the start of a good Corrin advantage state with those aerial strings, unfortunately overextending slightly and getting caught with Arsene back air, which will tuck you in nicely. Is that a thing people say when someone loses a stock? I don't know. But now, people don't talk about, like, okay, Arsene's gone now, but, like, obviously you don't want to be fighting Arsene when you're at kill percent, but, like, also Joker gets, like, very good damage when you're, like, 0, and, like, Joker already has, like, long combo strings that are, like, low percentage ranges anyway, and then it's just, you're having to fight that, but with, you know, the extra amount of damage that Arsene provides, and your damage can rack up quite quickly, and then you kind of get to the point of, like, oh, he still has Arsene, and I am now approaching kill percent. The A-guard just about coming in clutch to stop the pin kick from coming out. Noops dropping off very low to get that edge guard. Respectable to go for a back air edge guard of his own. Unfortunately, fast falling a bit too much and missing his kind of opportunity to get back to ledge there. And unfortunately, with that comes like, he wasn't far off Arsene on that last stock, and that kind of, he had the ability to like win back the stock lead with Arsene, and now he is dead to pin at 80. That was a very deep pin, and that is a Delteros pin rather than a Joel pin. Joel would never pin there. Joel would just two-framing this pin, which would have still killed, to be fair. I saw Small Battlefield as the stage pick, which I don't know what stages like. I feel like both these characters are very flexible with stages. I don't think any of them have like a particularly bad stage. Platforms potentially benefit Joker a bit better, but I mean, landing again, like, Small Battlefield seems like a reasonable pick for a Joker in any matchup, but at the same time, like, trying to land against Corrin on this stage isn't great. Although we are seeing a switch to Zelda, which is a bit more interesting. I actually have no idea what Zelda's good stages are, because Zelda is a confusing character who I assume isn't very good, but at the very least, those platforms do provide coverage for when Noops does those displaced phantoms, and that, you know, not being able to jump in does just kind of cover that, give you a bit more coverage, and is just kind of nice for any character who has like a projectile that takes time to charge. It gives you time to like react to how someone's approaching, and, you know, kind of really chokes one of their approach options of jumping in. Yes, we'll play on stream next. Okay. Noops opting to go high there, which is every... oh god. Avery was kind of preparing herself to edgeguard as if Noops was still playing Joker, like going off that early. Zelda just reacted and teleported, which teleports obviously work a lot better against Corrin's edgeguarding. Barely... Oof, waiting to see what Delteros was going to do in disadvantage there. Barely surviving the... that ping kick obviously lingers a lot at ledge and catches neutral get up very well. Unfortunately then getting hit by one of my least favorite combos in the game, which is like getting hit by a character's recovery and it true comboing into a kill move. I think just any recovery, like true comboing like that is always really depressing, and that was just completely true. Like you... Oh, unfortunately not... I think Noops maybe panicked there and wasn't sure. He kind of didn't react to the hit confirm, and because I think that definitely would have been like kill range. The F-tilt killing very nicely center stage is, I believe, the second strongest F-tilt in the game. Strongest, of course, being Incineroars. And it is basically just kind of a smash attack that you can poke with. Delteros getting back to stage with some Corrin trickery of pinning and then kind of like jumping out of it and down airing, which is just one of those things that's it's not difficult to deal with. You just kind of have to be ready for it. And some Corrins are like more prone to go for it than others. Delteros is very much a Corrin who will often try and land like that, like jumping out of pin kick. The DI coming in to avoid that second hit of the up B. Not that it would have killed anyway, but that is one of those moves that if you're DIing preemptively, that could have been a big punish. Unfortunately, Delteros not really reacting in time and just standing watching a Zelda jab into the void. Taking the stock finally with the up air from ledge. Corrin has a lot of threatening kill moves from ledge, which is really annoying. They can like drop down up air, they can drop down and like pin if you're not like directly at ledge. It's just what you do have to kind of, and obviously at low percent you have to be wary of them jumping in with forward air because that leads to a lot of damage. Unfortunately, yeah, no, Corrin gets off ledge, not necessarily easily, but they can, if you're not ready for their aggressive options off ledge, then you are going to take a lot of damage or die. Phantom finally taking that second stock. We are now even stocks, although Noops is very much a kill percent. A pin like that for a 2-frame will very much kill at this point. A back here in the corner will very much kill. Corrin is a very difficult character to survive against, and catching the lightning kick with the counter, rare use of Corrin counter, but as we see, it worked out there, and that will be 2-0 to Delteros.